Sports is next on WWAY News at 11 with the best sports anchor in North Carolina, Dustin Dorsey. Jeff Comfer is out as ECU Athletic Director. We have the latest details from Greenville next.
Good evening, everyone. Changes are ahead for the East Carolina Athletics program as Athletic Director Jeff Comfer is out after 5 years with the program. The school board of trustees approved a deal for Comfer to step down on May 1st, but he is eligible to receive a buyout of up to $1.2 million over 5 years. Comfer became the target of fan protests following the firing of head football coach Ruffin McNeil and the hiring of Scotty Montgomery, who has led the Pirates to consecutive 3-9 seasons. ECU Chancellor Cecil Staten says he thanks Comfer for his time and adds the process was handled appropriately for the situation.
We have rules and processes and personnel processes that we have to follow. So I'm not going to apologize for that. That is the way it is. And we've done this in a very professional way, which also I think will speak to those who come after Jeff Comfer.
You can't change an athletic director like you change a light bulb. It is a complex process. And just because one is leaving doesn't mean you can clip in somebody else. And so we're going to be thoughtful and deliberative in the process.
An interim replacement for Comfer is expected to be announced soon as the search for a permanent AD begins. Now, amid the investigation into college basketball, today a school spokesman from NC State says the school is being subpoenaed by the Justice Department. The school's Office of General Counsel received the request in January to turn over records from the Southern District of New York, according to the NC State spokesman, Fred Demarest. The request, Demarest said, is for records and not to interview current staff members. A Yahoo report in February said that NC State, among other schools, are involved in a federal investigation into the NCAA. Boy, oh boy, just in case the ACC tournament wasn't interesting enough, the semifinal round featured the top-seeded Virginia Cavaliers, who are moving on to the championship game. The team they'll face, the winner of the Tobacco Road rivalry. Winner on to the finals. The rubber match started off well for North Carolina. Heels were hitting threes left and right coming out early on. That helps them jump out to a 10-3 lead. And it's not good for Duke here. Trevon Duval getting taped up, but he returned, and Marvin Bagley's in the game. He slams it down for Duke. Team from Durham coming back now. Gary Trent Jr. for three. And guess who's next? We've been seeing them all tournament long. It's Bagley working the paint well for Duke. Devils really rolling now. Grayson Allen knocks down the three. Big lead brought down to 5 for the Heels at the half, and it's going to be another epic finish. Here's where it stands right now. North Carolina beating Duke 64-53 with just under 9 minutes left in the game. Can't wait to see how it all shakes out, and shout out to our stats department for getting that score updated for us. Now here in the Port City, the Wendy Seahawk Invitational returned to the campus of UNCW, featuring 17 colleges from across the country, including those UNCW Seahawks. The two-day track and field invitational kicked off this morning with events like the 100-meter dash, javelin throw, and the long jump. And that long jump was good to UNCW as Caleb Mathis and junior Courtney Cefalo won the event to highlight day one. UNCW coach Lane Schweer says the event has grown tremendously over his 15 years career hosting it, and it benefits his team and track fans in the area.
Well, everybody wants to compete at home. This is our only home event of the entire year, so we spend the whole year traveling to other schools, so it's nice to be able to put on a meet here at home. It's just a fantastic opportunity for people to come out and see a lot of different things. I mean, you've got throwers and jumpers and distance runners and sprinters, so everybody can find something that they're interested in.
Now, in addition to it all, the fastest kid in New Hanover County race will return to the meet tomorrow. All the action begins tomorrow morning at 10. While the track stars are doing their thing here in Wilmington, the UNCW baseball team began their big series against Arizona State University out in the desert. Alex Royalty on the mound here for UNCW, but tonight was not his night, say the least. Already down 1, and he gives up Carter Aldrett. Hit right into right field, and he gets to second. ASU adds to their lead. And at the end of 1, 4 runners would score for the Sun Devils, leaving UNCW in an unfamiliar hole to start things off. Third inning now, UNCW can't seem to get themselves out of that hole because Sam Romero and his defense locking it down for ASU. Bottom of the inning, Hunter Bishop gets the single into right to score another run. 5-0 now Sun Devils, and the night would be over early for Alex Royalty. His first outing of 3 innings or less since 2016. Game is still going on out west. UNCW is still trailing 7-4 in the 7th. They'll continue their series with ASU tomorrow and Sunday. There is a busy weekend ahead of great sports action in our area across the country and right here in the area. Hope you all enjoy your weekend by just kicking back, taking it all in. I know you will, Basil.
Oh, you know for sure, Dustin. You know I love my weekends. All right. Thank you so much, Dustin.